Such exciting times we are living in. My car can drive itself. I could go to the moon in a few years. Okay, I don't have that kind of money, but I'll leave that to Pete Davidson. But I can get ice cream delivered at 2 a.m. and I can order flowers online for my mom when I forget it's her birthday tomorrow. It was yesterday, wasn't it? Now, there is no question that these modern times are changing just about every aspect of our lives and every industry across the globe. Today's modern manufacturing companies are no different. Sure, manufacturing still faces many challenges, such as environmental concerns, rising costs, and a generational skill gap in the workforce, but these complicated issues are being met with workflow automation and work management solutions. Technology is advancing at an accelerated rate, allowing companies to address heightened demands more effectively. Now, this leads me to business process automation, which is driving significant value in the manufacturing industry, enabling companies to manage complex workflows, routine tasks, and work at scale with the same or fewer resources. It's like we're living in the world's best written sci-fi movie, one in which I would be a stand-in for Brad Pitt, obviously. All right, now I know that technology can be intimidating in so many ways, like, hey, is it coming for my job? But in using technology, better known as business process management software, or BPMS, many benefits can be realized. These range from cost savings to improved health and safety to easier regulatory compliance and even an increase in jobs. Yes, it could provide even more jobs. I know, mind blown. Hello, my name is Eric from HighGear. At HighGear, we love anything that improves work management and improved workflows and processes. This is why I want to talk to you about BPMS and workflow automation for manufacturing. Now, there are numerous benefits for BPMS for manufacturing. Now, using BPMS platforms like HighGear, excuse me, that results in process operational and business excellence throughout the manufacturing industry. So how does BPMS fit into our modern manufacturing world, and where is it headed? I'm glad you asked. Well, I asked. Let's do it. Now, we are in the middle of the fourth industrial revolution. No more 2.0 basic stuff here. We are in the manufacturing 4.0 era. That's higher than my college GPA. The definitive marks of this period are rapid changes to technology, shifts in societal patterns, and new approaches to, well, just getting things done. This is leading to greater connectivity and smart automation, impacting every corner of the manufacturing industry. There is an increased need for well-trained and technically skilled workers who can manage and repair the complex machinery found in a modern factory, and for knowledge workers who can take a broad strategic view of how to improve every facet of a production environment. What it means to be a manufacturing employee has completely changed over the last several years, from workers who endure repetitive tasks on a shop floor to now skilled engineers who have become innovators, stewards of machinery and equipment, and strategic thinkers focused on process improvement. Yeah, they're pretty badass. The mundane tasks of production are moving away in favor of new technology and innovative advances. For that reason, manufacturing employees are continually upskilling and being trained on how to work with new kinds of equipment and processes that can accommodate new technology. This translates to more meaningful work and greater job satisfaction than experienced by workers of the past. These employees basically said, yeah, you actually can teach old dogs new tricks. Smart machinery is an asset to factory workers as well as plant operators. In some cases, it literally lifts the burden from employees working on the production lines. They no longer need to physically lift heavy loads, and minimizing the risk of employee injury is far easier than it was in the past. Thank God, because I only like to lift heavy things in the gym. Our good friend OSHA reported that about 36% of all work-related injuries are shoulder or back trauma caused by heavy lifting. Smart equipment can effectively bring those percentages down by a lot. Now, beyond the benefits that equipment automation is delivering on the shop floor, Work 4.0, as part of Industry 4.0, is ushering in technology and software that is driving significant value in the front and back office operations of manufacturing. It's no longer necessary to isolate automation benefits to equipment. Process and workflows throughout an entire manufacturing company can now be automated, allowing organizations to connect disparate systems, drive down costs, create competitive advantage, and do more with less. The current state of the industry is looking pretty darn good, but alas, we must look to the future. The future of manufacturing, thanks to BPMS, is looking pretty bright. Digital factories are paving the way currently. They are here, and the trend toward automation throughout an entire organization is going to continue, building on the processes and technology we're already seeing emerge in our day-to-day lives as consumers. These include artificial intelligence, digital twin technology, Internet of Things, software, and simulation. By connecting every corner of a manufacturing environment, managers will be able to access the data they need to optimize even further. With the help of things like machine learning, plant managers can run diagnostics on their machinery to be proactive about upcoming repair needs, reducing downtime, and increasing productivity. In using other kinds of software, such as those that automate work at scale across the entire enterprise, transparency and auditability improve as well, and a company's ability to be more agile and manage risk more effectively. Of course, a hot topic everywhere is sustainability. The focus will continue to be on reduction in greenhouse gas emissions from factories, along with diverting waste away from landfills. The emphasis on making a better world will result in more responsible and sustainable manufacturing practices in the future. Workflow automation is evolving in this area and is also playing a more critical role here, where tracking, monitoring, and managing expectations can be done with ease. There is also greater peace of mind and an ability to manage risks and regulatory requirements overall more effectively. Now, regardless of the use case or area of the business that is being improved, digitally automating is no longer an option, it is an imperative. Now that you can sleep better at night knowing that the future is looking great, you're now suddenly awake worrying if this technology is coming for all the jobs. And since you're still awake, keep watching. Now, a lot of people worry about DPA coming for their jobs because, well, it's pretty awesome what it can do. Digital Process Automation, or DPA, describes the use of technology to automate and repeatedly complete complex business tasks or activities. It is often used when speaking about process improvement or business process management, BPM. Before you get really confused, it is important to know that technology related to BPM can specifically address the graphical representation of processes, otherwise known as Business Process Management Notation, or BPMN, whereas Business Process Management Software, BPMS, or Business Process Automation, BPA, is sometimes used more interchangeably with DPA. Confused yet? Hang in there with me. Now, DPA is sometimes conflated with robotic process automation, or RPA, as well. But while they both refer to automation, they function differently. RPA is technology that allows highly repetitive and non-variable human or machine tasks and activities to be emulated and executed through software and related systems. Robotic process automation is used to perform work where human intervention is not a significant requirement. Business process automation, on the other hand, is geared towards managing complex workflows and processes where collaboration and cross-enterprise inputs and outputs can be automated, but where human interaction at certain stages is required. This is the case in many company environments, especially those that operate in highly regulated industries. Interpretation, anticipation, and critical thinking come into play, and BPM technology allows for greater flexibility and adaptability than RPA can offer at this time. Human-driven decisions are core to BPM technology tools, whereas RPA applies more effectively to rote activities. So, now that all of that is clear as mud, will process automation replace jobs? Some believe utilizing automation to perform repetitive tasks, once given to manufacturing employees, will result in a decrease in employment, but that is simply not true. Yes, here is your answer. It is not coming for your job. Ironically enough, there is actually a shortage of labor in many areas of the industry, including manufacturing. According to a study conducted by Deloitte and the Manufacturing Institute, the skills gap that continues to emerge may mean that 2.1 million jobs could go unfilled by 2030 in the US alone. Okay, now that's job security right there. Though factory jobs are being redefined, they are not going away. In fact, there are 3 categories in which manufacturing jobs are expanding rapidly. Those 3 categories are tech and engineering automation specialists, IT solution architects, and data scientists. Each one of these categories will be vital in bringing manufacturing industry into the future of Industry 4.0. The skills and qualifications required of manufacturing roles will change, but the need for them will not go away. If anything, the demand will only continue to increase. You know, my grandma, she was right. I should have been a data scientist. Sorry, Grandma. Sorry. Manufacturing companies face many global and economic challenges that make it difficult to reduce costs. My coffee is more expensive now. My toilet paper is more expensive now. Why is everything so expensive? So I guess it only makes sense that manufacturing is getting hit with high costs as well. That's where BPMS can help. With the help of technologies such as BPMS, you can see major improvements in 4 main areas of management. First, with operations management. You can automate critical business processes to drive productivity, efficiency, and greater ROI for the organization. Create and collaborate with a central repository of knowledge and intellectual assets to reduce human error and build stronger execution models across the organization. Enforce business rules and quality standards consistently and without time-consuming human oversight, yet with the flexibility to modify and adapt as needed. And you can streamline operations and improve productivity for distributed teams using mobile functionality or workstations on a shop floor. Secondly, with supply chain management. You can gain full visibility on processes and workflows in real time anywhere in the operation. Reduce complexity with a single, simple-to-use BPMS platform for tasks and workflow management. Automate critical workflows and operational processes, minimizing human error, and improving continuity and performance. Change processes on the fly using adaptive technology while providing alerts and notifications to potential bottlenecks before they occur. And you can scale millions of activities and tasks, multiple processes and workflows, and create full globalization functionality. Third, with product lifecycle management, you can reduce time to market through automated workflows and processes, converge knowledge in a central repository accessible by anyone you authorize, whether internal or external to the operation or business, collaborate across all operations and locations wherever they are, with optimal interoperability, leveraging people, assets, and processes, speed up productivity with fully automated processes, compliance, and reporting, and you can reduce costs by quickly deploying business applications and processes without the need for the IT department or specialist coding or development skills. And lastly, with sales and order management, you can gain full visibility of your data through one repository of all your information and data from across your operation. Simplify and accelerate order entry with fully customizable forms and business apps. You can design on the fly for use by staff, partners, and customers. Enhance team collaboration through enterprise task management and communication, resource utilization, and workload visualization, as well as full visibility of where an order is in the process and who needs to execute it, build full reporting capability using automated distributable reports that are fully customizable, enable reports to only allow access to data and information by authorized recipients at the individual level, and secure customer information and sensitive financial data with a highly secure platform, providing a non-reputable compliance log and audit trail of all activity. That is awesome. BPMS tools such as HighGear will increase efficiencies across your entire manufacturing operation, improve quality control and standards compliance, reduce complexity, and yes, lower costs. Business process management software allows manufacturers to optimize their work at scale, resulting in more efficient operations with the help of automation. Now, maybe there are more things in my life I should automate. BPMS can be useful throughout an entire organization, including these 3 areas: sales process management, customer, vendor, and employee onboarding, management innovation and lifecycle management, supply chain management, operations and production management, and lastly, BPM also enables companies to enjoy more efficiency and compliance in their finance and administration departments. Using BPMS platforms like HighGear results in process, operational, and business excellence throughout the manufacturing industry. Some of the benefits for manufacturing facilities utilizing BPMS include shortened supply chain management cycles, increased efficiency, decreased costs, greater operational control, resolved complexities, improved quality of customer support, better compliance, overcoming integration challenges, and stronger governance and quality control. Basically, BPMS is a good idea, just like cake is a good idea. It just is. It's just great. The manufacturing industry is evolving as we step toward the future. With a greater focus on technology, automation, and connectivity, factory work has become more engaging and safer than ever before, resulting in greater business stability and performance for manufacturers. All right, now I'm sure by now you realize that BPMS is not only a good thing, it's a fantastic technology that you should be using. Aside from the many benefits that I went over today, the ability to stay in compliance and readily address regulatory requirements is much easier and more predictable, which staying compliant is another good idea. Thanks very much for watching. Please feel free to schedule a demo to learn how we can help you to continue achieving business excellence using the link below this video. Stay tuned for more helpful videos, and we will see you next time.